we've sold thousands of lots to people willing to exchange on the day and complete within 28 days. Property auctions made quick, easy and simple. Clive Emson Land and Property Auctioneers.
Yes, good evening everybody. Welcome back to our next section of auction lots going under the hammer in the Clive Emson November auction. For the last few days we brought you lots 1 through to 49 and 50 through to 99, and today we're going to bring you lots 100 through to, wait for it Paul, because we do have, don't we, a little bit of breaking news.
Breaking news. Right, so yeah, breaking news. Last night we had a lot 137 confirmed. So whereas we were lot 136, we're now 137 in the auction. So brilliant. No, it's great news. Another one come in, and yeah, fingers crossed for successful sale with it.
Yeah, well, I've got some good news for everybody watching this show right now. You're going to see as well lot 137 coming up in this particular show. If you haven't been watching what we've been doing the last few days, where on earth have you been? But what we do is we like to give you a snippet of each and every single lot. This show is lots 100 all the way through to 137. We'll give you the main image, a bit of information. Paul will explain a little bit more about it. We'll have a bit of a giggle along the way as well, because we'll try and get as many puns in as possible, don't we, Paul?
Well, we try. And if you watch yesterday's show, I've got to apologise again for Ian and I just acting like school children.
Yeah, go if you didn't. If you watched it, you'll know exactly which lot we're talking about. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it, because there is a lot called Poo Corner, and because we are children, we decided it was quite funny. But on a more serious note, of course, the auction is coming up. Bidding goes live on Monday the 30th of October, and the auction ends on Wednesday the 1st of November. So it's not too late to register your interest. If you want to view the full catalogue, you can. The QR code right there, just get your phone out, give it a scan. It will take you straight through to the Clive Emson website. You could just type it out if you want as well, www.cliveemson.co.uk, or to make your life even easier, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Wherever you're watching it, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, give it a click. Again, it'll take you directly straight through to the Clive Emson website. Don't forget to check out the Clive Emson YouTube channel as well if you want to have a little look at a number of the videos. A majority of the lots have videos attached to them. Not quite all of them.
Probably 90% of them have videos there, so you can watch the videos. But say it's all accessible from not only the YouTube channel but also our website as well. So from our website now, all the lots are live on there, so you can download legal documents, you can book yourself viewings, you can take that legal information to your solicitors, get your own independent legal advice, so that you know exactly what it is you're going to be buying come auction day on the 1st of November.
Right, everybody, let's get into it, shall we? And let's take a look at lot number 100. Take it away.
Here we go. Yeah. So what it is, it's the blonde brick section on the end there. It's a duplex style flat in a mill conversion development. It's got its own courtyard, as you can see on the side there. 2 parking spaces, and you've got views over the River Colne as well. Now, this was in the last auction, but it's actually now come back to us with a revised guide price at £215,000 to £225,000. It's a 3-bedroom property. Really nice, good space. Yeah, I think that's a beautiful little flat right in Colchester city centre.
Yeah, we did have a closer look at that last time, didn't we? It is absolutely stunning. Do go check out all the photos attached to that one as well. If you head over to cliveemson.co.uk, you will know what we mean. A lot more information there. Right, lot 101, and I'm going to pop it on screen and try and explain it, because we've got 112, 112A, 112B, 112C, and 112D High Street. That's a lot of 112s.
It is, yes, yeah. So it's basically everything that consists around lot 112 and 112A, which are 2 commercial premises with the uppers as well. So you've got sort of flats above. So in total, it's all it's shops, flats, all currently let. Plus, there's a detached house included as well, which I believe is currently vacant. And it's currently let at £34,950 per annum. But yeah, guide price at £450. Do have a look at the website. Again, a lot more information there on that one.
Fantastic. For lot 102, we're off to Sittingbourne.
That's right, Sittingbourne. We've got a
Wow,
town centre commercial investment.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's commercial and ground rent investment. So you've got the commercial premises plus ground rent investment. Guide price 100 to 110,000 pounds, 75 to 77 High Street in Sittingbourne. Currently let and producing 13,110 pounds per annum.
It looks very stately, that, doesn't it? So I feel like a lord for walking into there. Let's move down to Devon, shall we? Go to Exeter for lot 103.
That's it, yeah. Lot 103, guide price at 130 plus, as you see there. And this one is a flat for investment or occupation, really. It depends whatever your goals are. So we've got 23A Red Hill Close in Exeter in Devon. Guide price at 130. So it's first floor flat, 2 bedrooms. And thank you to Martin and Co, who've introduced this one to us. I will just I've noticed something on the graphics here. It says auction opens on the 1st of November. It doesn't. It opens on the 30th of October. It actually ends on the 1st of November. So
that is correct. Actually, yes, I've just noticed that myself. It is running across the bottom. Monday, October the 30th is when it starts. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Just, we'll put that in the text. If you're watching it, we'll make sure that's in the text for everybody as well.
Right.
Right, let's move on, shall we, to Tunbridge Wells. I'm going to let you say the name of this particular close.
Thank you. Quirrapple Close. Quirrapple Close, that.
Well done.
Close, yeah, Tunbridge Wells. So it's number 32. A well-presented flat. Guide price 140,000 plus. So 1-bedroom apartments on the 2nd floor. Purpose-built block. Leasehold, vacant possession. Held on the remainder of a 155-year lease from 2005. So plenty of time left on that one.
Fantastic stuff. Let's move. Lot 105 are off to Rochester.
That's right. It's number 69 Hawthorne Road, Strood in Rochester. It's a house and development site for investment with a protected tenancy currently in place. So you've got a protected statutory tenant in the occupation of semi-detached property there, and they're currently paying £8,840 per annum. But you've also got a really nice corner plot which may give potential for a new dwelling on the end, subject to all this.
Absolutely, nice one. I like the blue of your neighbour next door as well. There we go. Right, let's move into lot 106, shall we? The Isle of Grain.
Yeah, I think we might have a wrong photo there. That's
apology.
Yeah, the photos for a property in southeast London. But so yeah, the lot 106 is land with planning for a pair of semi-detached houses. It's got with a guide price of 130 to 135,000 pounds. It's land at St James's Road on the Isle of Grain, Rochester. So it's got planning permission granted by Medway Council for the demolition of existing garages and construction of a pair of semi-detached houses. So yeah, lot 106, do go to the website. You'll be able to see all the photographs and plans and planning information for that property.
Brilliant stuff. Let's just make sure this is the right one then for lot 107.
It is indeed, yes.
There it is.
This one's got a story to tell. It's a linked detached 3-bedroom house. It needed some redecoration and modernisation according to taste. Got nice gardens. Nice little family house, really. But what stands this one apart is its location. It is just a stone's throw, depending on how far you can throw a stone, I suppose. But just a short walk from the coastline at Dungeness Shingle Desert. So you're right on the coast and the nature reserve as well. Really nice spot. I think that one will generate really good interest just owing to its location alone. As I say, guide price at 310 to 330.
Yeah,
it's a 3-bed linked detached house. You know, you see the internal photographs. It doesn't look bad, but it might just require decoration according to taste.
Sometimes it's just a bit of aesthetics can completely change everything, can't it? Really, a new front door or those windows look good, strong windows.
Yeah, I say it all looks like it's got double glazed windows. It's got a gas heating system as well. Via radiators. Like I say, you wooden floors through the ground floor. Looks like a nice open plan. A free flowing sort of living out space, kitchen, gardens out the back. Partly decked and garden shed, all that. So I say it really just needs probably a bit. It might just look a bit tired. Just need a bit of refreshing up.
Absolutely. Right, lot 108. We've got a cottage down in Cornwall.
That's right. So cottage for updating with development potential. Guide price at just £50,000 plus. Thank you to Cornwall Council for their instructions on this one. So what have we got? We've got a pleasant little hamlet. All these Cornish ones catch me out every time. Trenewick, Tregilly Cottage in Trenewick, in Helston, Cornwall. And you've got a planning application or pre-planning application advice on that one as well. Have a look at the website. You'll see a lot more information, not only about the cottage, obviously you can see the main image there, but also there's a location plan, further photographs, and information about that pre-planning application advice.
Fantastic. Let's move to lot 109. So we've got a flat in Percy House in Percy Road.
That's right. So we've got a flat for improvement with freehold and vacant basement areas with potential as well. So quite a bit to this one. It's guide price of £120,000 plus. It's flat D plus the freehold of the building. Percy House, Percy Road, Cliftonville in Margate, down in Kent. And I say you've also got the basement area of the building as well, which looks like that may offer potential. Again, subject to all necessary consents, of course.
Fantastic. Right, let's go to Epsom, shall we, for lot 110.
Yeah, they might be at the races for this one. There's the first one for the day. Land with planning for 4 houses. So we've got a guide price here at £425,000 to £435,000. It's Evesham Road in Epsom in Surrey, and nice open plan site at the moment. Access into the sort of square site, and then it's got planning permission for 4 houses to be erected on the land.
Great stuff. There we go. In fact, actually, with that space as well, you probably could get a few horses grazing and getting themselves limbered up, ready for the Epsom Derby. There you go.
They'd appreciate trotting around on a bit of old car park. I don't know much about horses.
I mean, you'd obviously have to put some turf down. Clearly, I don't either. Right, let's go to lot 111, shall we?
Indeed. So yeah, here we are. Nelson, 111, 2-bedroom house for refurbishment. Guide price of £160,000 plus. Number 7, Nursery Lane, Whitfield in Dover. Thank you to Tersons who've introduced this one to us. It's a 2-bedroom end terrace property. Needs a bit of updating and refurbishment, but freehold with vacant possession.
Fantastic. Let's move straight into lot 112, shall we? Now, we've spoken about ground rent previous couple of shows, but Paul, if you could give us a brief explanation as to what it actually means again, please.
Yeah, so freehold ground rent investment. So what we've got here is 6163 High Street plus 1A, 1B and 1C Middleton house in Milton Regis, Sittingbourne. It's currently let or bringing in £975 and 50 pence per annum from the ground rent interest. So what we've got, you basically will own the building, the bricks and mortar. You then lease out sections of that building, which become the flats, on a leasehold interest, and they pay you a ground rent for having the lease of that space in your building. They can also then, it's your responsibility to maintain and insure the building, from which you recover by way of a service charge or management charge over the period of a year. And as I say, whilst it looks like you're buying a lot of property for 35 to 38,000. You're not actually owning a property as such, although you do own the bricks and mortar, but all the space within the building is then leased out. That's probably a very poor explanation, but it's one of those. If you're interested in ground rent investments going forward, give the office a ring. We'll talk you through it. Then you really need to get your own legal advice, because, as I say, they are quite a complex little investment, but you do need to know what you're doing with them. They can yield really good returns, because when a lease becomes a short lease and high street lenders won't consider them, you can then charge the leaseholders a premium for extending the lease. But as I say, they are quite complex, and they do need a bit of thought and a bit of understanding.
Very well said. In fact, probably a good point now, actually, just to say to everybody, if you do have a question, please do call the team. And the number is Paul Bridgman.
Oh, I just took a slip.
I was just having a quick drink. Sorry, I thought you just having a sip of coffee there.
You did, yeah. 0345 85 00 333. That's 0345 85 000333.
He knows his apples. Don't forget, you can, of course, email the team as well, or head over to cliveemson.co.uk. Just confirmation that the auction opens on Monday, the 30th of October, closes on Wednesday, the 1st of November. So still time, still plenty of time to register your interest, download the legal packs, have a look around, etc., etc., etc. Right, so let's move on, shall we? We're going to move on to go down to Portsmouth actually for lot 113. Here it is.
This is ground floor studio flat for investment with a guide price of £85,000 plus. It's flat for the Willows at Twyford Avenue, Portsmouth. Currently let and producing £8,700 per annum. Again, thank you to our joint auctioneers on this one, GD3, who've kindly made the referral to us.
Brilliant. We're going to go back to Dover then for lot 114.
Yeah, that's right. So lot 114 is a 3-bedroom house for improvement with a guide price of £125,000 to £130,000. Address number 67, Lowther Road in Dover, Kent. Again, Evolution joint auctioneers who've helped assist us with this one. It's a 3-bedroom property. You've also got stairs up to a loft room as well. And again, all freehold with vacant possession.
Fantastic stuff. Lot 115 then off the
Yeah, that's right. So we've got a 2-bedroom ground floor retirement apartment here. Flat 7, Laurel Court, 24 Stanley Road in Folkestone. So guide price at just £45,000 plus. You've got a remainder of a 125-year lease from 2007. You've got a nice 2-bedroom ground floor flat, but you've also got communal facilities including residence living room lounge, restaurant, guest suites, gardens and parking area as well. It's all freehold with vacant possession. There's a 24-hour manager on site as well, but so just a guide price at £45,000.
That's nice that as well, doesn't it? Very modern indeed. Right, lot 116, and we're off to Ramsgate.
That's right, yes. Ramsgate, 28 to 30 Grange Road in Ramsgate. We've got a mixed use investment, 2 shops, 4 flats, and a garage with some potential too. So it's currently let and producing £20,420 per annum. Plus, there's a vacant flat as well, so you can add to that a little bit further. Again, thank you to Mills and Barr, our joint auctioneers, who've introduced this one to us.
Brilliant stuff. Let's move into lot 117, shall we, and go to Malden.
Yeah, I'm going to say hold the bus on that one. Let's move on because that one's already been sold prior.
Hey, there you go. Breaking news. Move straight into lot 118, and this may look familiar because I chose it as a holding.
For good reason, I think, as well. It's a beautiful looking place,
really, absolutely, it is, isn't it?
Medieval, Gothic looking.
Well, I love that. It's sort of Tudor style, isn't it? I love that sort of Tudor style.
So what have we got? We've got a substantial period property for updating in a desirable location with a guide price at £475,000 plus. The address is the Paddock, the Drive in Chesterfield, Whitstable, Kent. And thank you to our joint auctioneers, W&B in Whitstable, who've made the introduction to us. So it's all freehold, vacant possession. What have we got in terms of accommodation? We've got 4 bedrooms on the first floor with shower room. Also, we've got on the ground floor a nice big entrance hall, kitchen, living room, dining room. Loads of photos on the website and video content. Do have a look. I know we're going to feature that one on another show as well. But as I say, it's well worth taking a look at that one.
Yeah, so not hard to see why, is it? Right, lot 119, Phoenix Cottage.
Phoenix Cottage, following on a cottagey theme. Detached 4-bedroom period property for refurbishment. Guide price at £425,000 plus. So as you say, it's Phoenix Cottage in Red Hill, Wateringbury in Maidstone. Again, joint auctioneers, Page and Wells, who made the introduction to us on this one. So we've got 3 bedrooms on the upper floor. Plus a bit of ground floor bedroom as well. Looks like it may have been extended over time and some improvement made. It's also got good garden grounds as well to the rear. So yeah, really want to again, if this is your thing, it's a nice one to perhaps get into.
Yeah, so I mean Wateringbury as well. I mean, what a beautiful name to have on your address.
It is, essentially English, isn't it? English village.
Absolutely, absolutely. And let's move then to Kent, the Garden of England, shall we? For lot number
That's right, staying in Kent
120.
for the next lot as well. A 3-bedroom end terrace house, guide price at 150 to 160, 250 Beaver Road in Ashford in Kent. Again, our joint auctioneers, Gould Harrison, have made the introduction. All freehold with vacant possession. You've got, say, a 3-bedroom property there. Good possession. Gardens at the rear as well. All freehold with vacant possession.
Fantastic. In fact, we're staying in Kent. We're not going to put too much mileage on the car over the next few lots because we've got a garage in Canterbury.
Garage in Canterbury, freehold lock-up garage near the city walls in Canterbury there. And guide price at £15,000 to £16,000. As you said yesterday in the show, parking is always of a premium. It may be local residents. It may be someone wanted to work in the city centre that could utilise the parking. But guide price, let's say it's a freehold lock-up garage, £15,000 to £16,000.
Brilliant. Now, I don't fancy travelling too far, so we're going to stay in Kent then for lot 122. We go to.
Funny though, you get a run of properties all in a close proximity. Lot 122, 2-bedroom, semi-detached house, for investment, and it's 127 Charlotte Street in Sittingbourne in Kent. Guide price here £130,000 to £140,000. Currently let and bringing in £9,600 per annum.
Brilliant stuff. Right, so for lot 123, we've got a flat in Northumberland.
Yeah, that's right. And that is the sea you can see in the distance as well. Northumberland Court, Northumberland Avenue in Margate, a well-presented flat with balcony and sea views. Guide price £125,000 to £135,000. So it's held on the remainder of a 999-year lease. So it's going to see us all out. Leasehold with vacant possession, 2 bedrooms. Have a look at the photos on the website, but you can see the layout of the living room, kitchen area, access onto the balcony, and views out to sea. So a nice little one that.
Brilliant. We're coming up to my neck of the woods now. Actually, we've got a bit of woodland off Sandy Lane.
That's right, Sandy Lane, Wokingham. So it's just on the outskirts of Wokingham, really. So more of a sort of village location of Barkham. So not far from Wokingham itself.
Oh, very nice.
Here we are. We've got approximately 3/4 of an acre of woodland. Guide price at £5,000 plus. And viewing, people can go down there at any time during daylight hours. Taking care to obviously avoid trespass en route, but it's all freehold, and that's it for £5,000. Could be yours.
Brilliant stuff, isn't it? That I love lots like that. That's the close. I could really pick up some land.
What response it's going to get, and it may trot on way further than £5,000. You just never know with things like that. No,
I do. There's just so much potential, isn't there? Perhaps even maybe more so for the longer term, but you never know. We just gave you a little snippet, a little glimpse there, didn't we, of our next lot, and I'm sure it caught your eye because it certainly caught mine. Lot 125.
Yeah, certainly dispels a myth that we sell our old properties that need some work, isn't it? It's a modern 4-bedroom property in need of some completion, but set in a popular location. Guide price at £450,000. Hurst Point View in Totland Bay on the Isle of Wight. Again, Spence Willard, our joint auctioneers, have introduced this one. Freehold with vacant possession. In terms of the accommodation, you've got 4 bedrooms, ensuite to the main bedroom, and off-street parking and gardens. Everything that you want in a modern 4-bedroom family home, really.
Brilliant stuff. Let's go on, shall we? Because we actually have a chalet here at is it Canberra Holiday Village?
Yes, Canberra Holiday Village in Rye. So it's a chalet K240 at Canberra Holiday Village, Canberra Sands Leisure Park, Newlid Road, Canberra in Rye, East Sussex. Guide price at just £15,000 plus. It's a 3-bedroom chalet. It's held on the remainder of a 50-year lease from 2013. Now, we first got a few of these. Well, we've had many of them over the years, but I'm going to call him out really. We took one on during COVID, and We couldn't go and see it because at the time, obviously, you weren't allowed to actually go and see the properties in person. You couldn't go out and meet people. So we took one of these holiday chalets on, and I always remember my boss phoning me up and saying, James Emson phoned me up and said, "Why are you taking that on? That's way too much money. What are you doing? They don't sell for that much money." And it went way further.
Wow.
At the time, people had to stay in the UK, and
Yes, good time actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So it really captured people's imagination. Since then, they've really sold well.
Yeah, I can see why as well, actually. And Canvas Sands is a nice area over there too. Right, let's move on, shall we? Because for our next lot, we've got another garage in Canterbury.
That's right, Garage 72 at Teddington Close, Canterbury. Guide price at £10,000 to £12,000. Freehold lock-up garage. Just in a block of garages in a residential area, so you could always, I'm sure, rent it out to someone locally, or use it for storing a car in, or doing something up. You never know. A bit of storage.
Yeah. Always come in, Paul. They always come in. I'm telling you. Right, let's move on, shall we? Lot 128, and we're off back to Devon.
Yeah, that's right. So Duncombe Street in Kingsbridge, Devon. Guide price at 90,000 plus. We've got a former funeral director's parlour with potential. So it's a 2-story building. Thank you to our joint auctioneers, Hartnell Taylor Cook, who've made the introduction to us. So you got a good amount of accommodation there. But do go to the website, you'll find out a bit more about it. But it offers potential. Who knows? Maybe it could be converted to residential or alternative uses for commercial premises too.
Excellent. The next one, lot 129. Look, I can just see myself sitting out there, having a nice latte on a summer's morning. And it's got quite the address as well, hasn't it, Paul?
It has, yeah. So it's a 3-bedroom period property in a really popular location. Guide price 390 to 410, that kind of region. 2 Little Boys Hall Road in Willsborough in Ashford. So we're selling on behalf of the power of attorney. So the property obviously needs to be sold. It's all being sold freehold with vacant possession, but it's got a nice bit of garden ground with it as well. But again, have a look at the website. There's some really lovely photos of it, and then if you're interested, do go and have a look, because it's a lovely spot. It's got nicely located, and it's one that will hopefully find its way to the right hands and be a fantastic family home.
Yes, there you go. That could be you sitting out there next summer. Who knows? Right, lot 130, and we're off to Henningham in Holstead.
That's right. So number 40, Alderford Street, Sybil Headingham in Halstead. It's a commercial premises opposite the Alderford Watermill in the North Essex village of Sybil Headingham. It's what have we got there? So looking at it, you've got the white building on the right hand side, which is offices, and then behind the double gates in the middle, there's a nice big open yard, and then you've got 4 sort of commercial storage units or trade units on the left hand side. All need a bit of modernisation and improvement, but the big thing on this one, it's actually got planning permission to demolish the lot and actually put in place a 4-bedroom detached house too. So there could be all things to all people. This one, there's been good interest we've received on it so far. But again, there's a lot more information on the website in terms of the planning, videos showing you around the units, things like that. So yeah, do have a look at the website. A lot of information, really nice spot. But again, that could be a nice little business park. It could also be, offer that opportunity for planning for a beautiful residential property in a nice location.
Fantastic. Very nice indeed. Lot 131 then, and back to Kent. It's been a popular location, Kent. It's been popular county, hasn't it?
Clive started the business nearly 35 years ago down in Kent, and obviously it's expanded to the other areas. So Kent is our sort of main stronghold, and we do very well in the other areas too. But no, we've got a great reputation, great name down in Kent for obviously what we do. This one there's no exception. It's a former community centre with potential. Guide price at £130,000 to £140,000. Selling on behalf of Swale Borough Council. It's number 55 New Road, Minster-on-Sea in Sheerness. And I say we're selling on behalf of Swale Council. As I say, it's a standalone prefabricated building. It's got gates giving parking to the front. There's gates to the back as well, with a little yard at the rear. And then it's just a fairly good size former community hall, really. It's got some smaller rooms off the main area too. But yeah, as I say, we are getting good inquiries on that. But every time you get something from the local authority, you always tend to get good interest. But the good thing on this is, in a residential area, there may be opportunities, subject to all the necessary consents, of course, to remove the building that's on there presently and look for a residential development, perhaps.
Do you think, Paul, when it comes to local authority properties, do you get a good, because they have to obviously meet certain requirements, health and safety, etc. So do they tend to be in reasonably good condition?
You'd think.
Or is that no?
Yeah, well, to a certain degree, but I mean, this one's clearly not been used for some time. When you look at the photo,
yeah,
so it's sort of kind of been let go a little bit, and it's quite overgrown down the sides, and obviously the weeds and foliage have sort of grown up around it a little bit. Inside, I believe it does need a bit of work. So yeah, as I say, because it's been out of use for some time, the council are looking to get some money out of it, reinvest it into the local area, perhaps, and because of that, it may not be in the best condition. But you never know. So some, we've had things from many different councils over the years. Some of it in really good condition, others not so much. It's same as the rest of the catalogue. It all depends on each individual lot.
Yeah, 100%. So right, let's move on then, shall we? Because we've got some land now in Chudley for lot 132.
Yeah, that's right. Chudley, Newton Abbot in Devon. It's a freehold parcel of land with potential. Guide price at £15,000 plus. Now, may offer potential for alternative uses or residential development, subject to all necessary consents. And what have we got in total? We've got about half an acre of land, split up into two parcels. And so that's part of it there. But there's another parcel of land as well. You can see on the plan on the website. But so this is lot 132, freehold land with potential. Guide price at £15,000.
Brilliant stuff. Right, lot 133 off the Belvedere, of course, in Kent.
Of course, mixed-use investment property. So what have we got? Guide price at £375,000 to £380,000. It's 88A Parsonage Manor in Belvedere in Kent. So it's a nice parade of shops in a popular residential location. Good number of chimney pots around nearby for servicing the shops in that parade. We've got a tanning salon in the ground floor section in the shop. There's a 2-bedroom flat above that, and then you've also got the yard on the side of it as well, which is part of it as well. It falls within the boundary. It's all let and currently producing £27,000 per annum.
Brilliant stuff. Right, let's move into lot 134 here. There it is on your screen.
So, right, what have we got here? So we've got a semi-detached property with development opportunity to be completed. So it's got 2 planning permissions currently in place. It's got planning to separate it into 2 separate flats. So a duplex on the upper section. So you've got your living area and then bedrooms above, and then also a separate flat on the ground floor. So you've got that option, or there's planning in place to turn it into a nice 4/5 bedroom detached. It's not detached because it's attached to the next door. So a semi-detached house. So the dorm has been put in place, the extension's been put on the back, and yeah, as I said, it's pretty much a blank canvas inside. It's stripped back to brick. The floors have been put in, staircases have been put in, the roof beams and everything. It's all in place. It's all ready to go. It just needs the internal walls pretty much putting up with whichever scheme you decide to proceed with.
Looks like the loft has been converted as well.
Yeah, so they've put these skylights in the front, and there's a big dormer at the back in the loft space to create a nice master bedroom with ensuite or whatever, whichever scheme you decide to proceed with. But yeah, no, so there's a lot of accommodation there, depending on whichever way you want to finish it off. So with a guide price at £350,000, it's in a nice location, Bower Road, Hextable in Swanley as well. Go to the website, you'll be able to see more photographs, videos, of course, and there's also proposed elevations for the finished article as well. And then if you go to the council website, you'll see all the different options regarding different planning applications that are listed in the information on our website.
Brilliant. Right, we're getting towards the end here, but not quite there yet, because here is lot 135. Wow.
That's right. The original late lot, and then we added 2 more. So lot 135 is a public house on a plot of land, which is about 1/3 of an acre. It's the Buffalo at Lidford's Lane in Gillingham, Dorset. Guide price at 260 to 280,000 pounds. So you've got the public house, you've got first floor accommodation as well, 2-bedroom manager's flat. You've got garden grounds as well, all set on a nice plot. So there may be opportunities for redevelopment. There may be opportunities to go in and run a pub. Who knows? You know, it could be anything to anybody. This one, subject to all the necessary consents for looking at redevelopment. But so it looks like a nice area. Looking at the properties next door. So I do think a nice village pub doing good, pub food and that sort of thing will generate. I always say pubs nowadays need to be not only somewhere to meet your mates and that sort of thing, but they need to be destination places for people to to go and get a good meal, or and make it somewhere that people want to drive to, because unfortunately wet sales don't necessarily make your money in the pub trade anymore. I know that because my dad was a publican for many years, and he literally ripped out the entire ground floor of the flat, made it a dining area, and kept a fairly small bar area, and so they made a decent living out of it. But it's a hard game. But
it is, but we've got to save our pubs, Paul, haven't we? Save our pubs.
Yeah, that's right. Save our pubs. Put some new ones. Well, it's at least one a week closes in the UK.
Something like that. Yeah, it's frightening actually.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, we don't just want chain pubs. We want anyway. Yeah. We could talk. This is a whole other subject, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
In fact, in the last auction, we did do pubs and hospitality show, didn't we?
I think they all sold actually. If I'm sort of going back and checking, I think they did all sell. So. Let's put it down to us and our show. We've reinvigorated the pub trade. That's it. It's all down to us.
Clive Emson Auctioneers single-handedly reviving the pub trade. Brilliant stuff. Right, let's and on that note, let's move on to lot 136, shall we?
Yes, here we go. We've got a detached house with planning permission for conversion. So nice big property there. Station Road in Lydd, Romney Marsh in Kent. And a guide price at 450 to 460,000 pounds. So what have we got? We've got planning permission been granted by the local authority for alterations of the dwelling to convert into 2 dwellings with associated parking. So to convert into conversion into 2 flat dwellings or whatever you wish to call them. So all the proposed accommodation is all on the website. Do have a look there. There's more information in terms of photos, planning information as well. Let's say a lovely looking building.
Yeah, stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And on to our final lot of the Clive Emson November auction. There it is, and a lovely way to finish.
It is indeed, yes. So here we are, lot 137. It's flat 1, 97 King Street in Ramsgate. Well presented flat with garden as well. Guide price at £90,000 plus. It's there to be sold. Do have a look at the photos inside. Nice looking flat actually inside. Nice little courtyard garden area as well. Nice bathroom, kitchen area. So it's a really interesting little property. But with the guide price at 90,000, I'm sure that one's going to get away this time.
It does look nice there, doesn't it? Actually, I like the sort of the shop underneath as well. Right, there you go. If you've watched and paid attention over the last few nights, you will now have seen every single lot going under the hammer in the Clive Emson November auction. That's not it from us, though, is it? Because we've got a number of shows coming up throughout the course of the next few evenings as well, right up until Monday, the 30th of October. What have we got coming up?
Yes, well, over the next few nights, we're going to be doing some shorter shows, so don't worry, you won't see us for as long. So we're going to be doing, just to give an examples of 5 different types of property that are coming up in the auction. So we've got, for example, 5 semi-detached properties, 5 cottages, 5 commercial premises. Just giving you a flavour of what's coming up for auction, and then so hopefully then you can find something on the website that suits your taste, what it is you're looking for. But yeah, hopefully they'll give you an idea. It's a bit of fun looking at the lots we've got coming up. It's just a quick snapshot, a couple of 3 photos of each one. And give a bit of an idea as to the sort of lots that are coming up at auction, give you an idea as to what you can expect if you're looking to invest in future. We've also got some specialist feature lot shows where we delve a little bit deeper into some of the lots that are coming up as well. So we'll do a 15-minute show just about one property. And there's some really, really interesting properties. For example, we've got the Sudbury Tower, which I think Kevin's going to be talking to you about at some point as well. And it won't be me you'll be seeing, it'll be the negotiator that's seen the property. So so you'll have the glamour and the knowledge from me and someone else. And I won't say which is which.
Very well said, Paul, indeed. Right, so there you go, everybody. Yeah, just a reminder, as you can see, the auction, it opens Monday the 30th and ends the 1st of November. Just to confirm that. Opens Monday the 30th and it ends on Wednesday the 1st of November. So from Monday the 30th, you'll be able to start your bidding process. Don't forget to head over to cliveemson.co.uk, scan that QR code right there, type out cliveemson.co.uk or click the link in the body of this broadcast and register your interest. And I will see you all tomorrow evening for our next show. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. The one thing I will say is if you've got any questions at all about the auction process, how it works, how to register, what you need to do, give the office a ring. We're only too pleased to talk you through the process, what you need to be doing, because as I say, it's quite a serious business buying a property at auction, because once that gavel falls on your bid and you're successful, you've exchanged contracts, you're legally bound to purchase, and you'll be parting with 10% of the purchase price. So please do all your homework, do your research. So like school teaching, do your homework, and you'll be in the right place to buy. So give us a call in the office, 0345 85 0033. We'll see you soon.
Fantastic.
Thanks so much. Happy hunting, everyone. We'll see you soon.
We've sold thousands of lots to people willing to exchange on the day and complete within 28 days. Property auctions made quick, easy and simple. Clive Emson Land and Property Auctioneers.